What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hot Book Alert Live. Yo, I just woke up and I'm doing the show right now, and I kind of just want to watch it. I just want to watch the show. I don't actually want to do the show. I just want to, just hang out in the chat, talk shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I want to do right now. My brain's a little like this, but but regardless of that, we have a really good show lined up. We have some interesting books and some interesting sales to talk about. And joining me once again is Mr. Long Short. How you doing?
No, I'm doing good, man. And I know what you mean, man. Every once in a while when I end up missing the show for whatever reason, I end up watching it in the next morning. It's nice just to sit back and see what's going on, just take it all in. So
it's like watching a football game when it's like being played in like really harsh conditions or something like that.
100%. Like I'm glad I'm not sitting out there in that shitty weather. I'm glad I'm here, warm, on my couch, watching it from here.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, man. But no, man, things are good. Things are good. Happy to be here tonight. Can't wait to get into the show.
Did you go shopping?
I didn't. I haven't been out digging much, but I bought a few things though, man. Like I was showing you this, but I snagged this the other day. So this is the Schomburg that I really like. So happy to have found this book. Just super cool. So the newest Golden Age in the collection, but got that for a nice deal. But I haven't been out to too many shops. I've got to head down to Florida on Thursday, so I'm hoping to do a little digging when I get down there. We'll see. But you never know what time's like. So hey, Heroes Reborn, thanks for the super chat, man. Good to see you, buddy. Hope all's well.
What's up, man? Thank you. Yo, it's I spent like a ton of money this week. Not necessarily on comics. You know what I mean? It's on a certain thing that should lend itself to the Christmas toy chest video.
Looking forward to that one. It's always a favorite. That episode comes once a year.
Yeah, I was telling Mr. Longshort that I kept a credit card with a zero balance just for such an occasion, and it seems to have worked out. So hopefully we'll be getting those in the mail at some point in time. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird, man. The month of December, every year, I find a lot of great books to buy. I don't know if people are just putting shit up so they can raise money for the holidays, but without fail, December almost always has some of my best pickups of the year.
Yeah, I noticed that, but I think I've been like a little distracted with other things to like really, I don't know.
I got my eye on a book ending in 7 minutes, so we'll see.
Okay, so if Ben gets real quiet and gets a little distracted, we'll know why.
You'll know why 7 minutes from now. So
you know what? I need to see some like toy auctions, see if they are let's see if some toy auctions are ending.
I may not get that quiet. When I had my eye on, just jumped to basically my limit. So I was surprised to see that move. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Nothing. Okay, so nothing that interesting is ending anytime soon. So
what's the most expensive G.I. Joe figure? Cobra Commander? Storm Shadow?
Shoot, man. I'm thinking. Oh, God. Okay, so you got the Pimp Daddy Destro.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking more of like I don't want to call it mainstream, but just like of the OGs, like.
Oh shoot, man! I would have to say like
Duke
version 1 Snake Eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
The OG.
version one, version one, straight arm. That's what I'm thinking.
I remember version 2. I remember to this day, the day when I found that at the store, with Timber and the whole thing in it, man. Like that was like that was like a seminal moment for young Mr. Longshort. Hey, Lord Ty, man, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, my brother? Glad you can make it. We're looking up 80s toys and seeing if anything is ending. I'm like, nobody buys Battle Cats. I noticed. And it's kind of interesting. We're just looking up 80s toys and seeing if there's any interesting listings that are like ending soon or ending tonight. And it doesn't look like it. All right. No big deal. I can go without spending money right now. So all right. We've got there's a lot of interesting sales going on. I would say, like, as far as modern sales go, I think those are a little bit more interesting in like some surprising sales. Because there's some hot books that are going for a lot that I didn't know about. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, looking forward to getting into it for sure.
oh. Brian and Nate picked up 2 OG GI Joes recently. Okay. Oh shoot. You know what? That's the one damn it. We can talk about it though. We'll definitely
Which
talk
one-
about it.
which issue is he talking? Lord Ty, man, which planet?
Let's see.
A bunch sold recently. I was keeping an eye on them.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to take a look. All right. Planet Comics. Hold on. Okay. It's this one right here.
57. Yeah, it's a fantastic one. I think you got to share, man. We don't.
Planet Comics 57. Let's see.
Oh, you got the 8-0. Okay, yeah, that was an awesome. I saw that, man. Yeah, that was a good score.
All right, here we go. Look at that. Okay, so Planet Comics 57, CGC 80. So we got the redhead in
The
the
colors on this one are fucking awesome.
yeah. Cuz okay. If you look at other Planet Comics, let's see. Just look at Planet Comics. Look, okay, compare it to
time. They can fade big time.
yeah, compare it to this one right here. Look at
Yeah,
that.
2 different books, 2 completely different books. If I'm being honest.
I mean, it doesn't it's like 2 separate worlds. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that. So something with deep colors like this is like, to me, this is super rare.
Yeah. That book is awesome. The reds from that era just bled out. Like you can't.
Is okay. So was it like just like a little bit of exposure to
I mean, that one we're looking at right now must have had a lot of exposure, man. That one had a lot of sun exposure, whereas the one Lord Tatman got, that thing must have been covered up for forever.
More 80s toys soon, very soon, very, very, very soon. We got some stuff coming, man. We got some stuff coming. But okay, so he came down a couple $100. I was shocked. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, this thing is really beautiful. Look at that. Like front and back, the colors are deep. And if you look at like just any other Planet Comics, let's see, you'll know that Planet Comics Golden Age. You'll see just how rare. I mean, look at this. You'll see just how rare, like the issues with deep colors really are, and I
Yeah.
mean, super rare.
Oh man, that Daring Love fucking went. Holy shit.
Is it okay to talk about?
Yeah, go for it, man. I listen. I bid $1,000 and it went above that. So
Let's see. Is that the one you put in the chat?
yeah.
Okay.
It just finished. I think it went for like 1,100.
Okay, so Daring Love. I remember talking about this book back in Book Alert Live number 00. I remember this. Okay, so this CGC 2.5 sold for 11.26. At 2.5, it presents pretty well.
It presents really well when the colors are good on it. Like
Yeah. Damn. Who did this cover? Bernard Bailey.
But internal is the first Ditko inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is shit, man. This looks better than a
Dude, I tried, man. I should have freaking sucked up and went for 1,500. But man,
Okay, I tell you what. Let's look up Daring Love. Wow. Okay, Daring Love 1.
well, anything else is in the multiple grands. People, are you looking just on eBay or just on Heritage? Yeah.
Let's see what Heritage has to say about it. I think I might have to sign in. Hold on a second. Continue. I should have Heritage like on the ready.
Yeah. It logs me. I mean, I seem to get logged out of that sodium quick. Like I'll be in it. I go back to log in again.
Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Oh shit. What? So a 2.0 sold for 36.
3,600?
Yeah, back in May.
Come on. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the one that that was one I was telling you about. I'm like, I couldn't believe if that was right or not.
It doesn't seem like it. And they want like 54. Yeah, and this
The
thing,
colors aren't even nearly as good on that one.
yeah, this is like, I'm like, yeah, I'd be happy just. Okay, so compare this one. Okay, we can compare this one to this. It's almost, oh, wow. Yeah, because the colors are way deep. Well, maybe that black background in here might be like playing with us a little bit, but it seems like the colors here are
They're much
deeper.
deeper, it looks like, man.
Yeah. Shoot. Okay. All right. And what else? What are the other listings? And then you had one that sold back in February 2023 for a 3.0 that sold for 15.6. It doesn't look too much different than this one here, honestly.
The back might be a little cleaner on the other one, on the
Yeah.
3.0.
Huh, okay.
Maybe. Yeah, man. Well, now I'm regretting it. Should have freaking went harder at it, but.
Lord Tatman, congratulations on this. This thing is gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah,
This looks like art.
That's a nice score. Congrats, man. I'm jealous.
All right. What are we talking about here? Is there anything else I wanted to talk about before we got? Oh, this one. I don't think this isn't in the slides. Oh shoot. Never mind. They're doing it to me again. Oh, this one. I wanted to talk about this. This coverless Amazing Fantasy 15. Are you in the market for anything like this?
Coverless?
Mm-hmm.
I can't. You have to share. I can't see.
Oh shoot! Sorry. Here we go. Here we go.
If I'm gonna drop the money on that, here's my thing, man. I obviously I love all those books, but a lot of the silver stuff is fairly plentiful. Like I like those books where there's like 30 on the census, 40 on the census. Like that's the kind of stuff like, and there's no denying that, maybe this is the biggest comic of all time, maybe.
Right.
But I don't know. Like I've always been attracted to things that are just far more scarce, even though maybe they're not nearly as in demand.
Yeah, I understand that. Damn, this thing is destroyed. I know I've got a coverless giant size X-Men #1. Like I was gonna sell it, you know what I mean? Because I got it so cheap. I figured, let's make a little profit on it. But I don't know. I'm just like looking through it, and because all my other ones are encapsulated, slabbed up, and I'm just kind of looking through it. I'm like, oh shit. It's like I'm looking through the original pages.
I told you the story of my buddy who had this book in like grade school, and I thought he was full of shit. He brought it to school one day, and
you regret not snatching it from him?
I tried to buy it from him then, for like $50 or something, but which is more money than I even had to my name. But
right,
he wasn't letting it go. All right, the CEO is in the house. What's up, brother?
Not much, man.
What's up, homie?
Not much.
We're talking about a coverless Amazing Fantasy 15 for how much was this thing? For 3,800. And this thing is like gnarly.
Looks like it's been through a fire, man.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because it's got scorch marks all over it.
Yeah. Shit, dude. I don't even know. For 3,800?
Yeah.
Man, like a 1.0 is like $9,000, right? I don't know. I mean, like say you had the cover like me and you try to put one together, I would probably pass on it. And
yeah.
Hey, I was in the morning, dude. We lost the game. Bills took us on.
Bro, I was watching that game and I'm just like, I could not stay awake. So
I could either, dude. It doesn't matter.
So
listen, man. Josh Allen, he's marrying Haley Steinfeld. The dude's gonna just be walking on air for a little while. So.
I'm mad at it.
For a little while, so.
Josh Allen feeling himself.
Yeah. No, I mean for this one, I'd probably pass on it unless coverless copies don't come up that often, which I highly doubt they don't. Yeah, it's rough.
I remember seeing like this was like years ago when I was like, I was like, ugh, coverless, ew. Mm-hmm. But I was looking at a coverless AF-15 for like $1,000. And I was like, I can't do it.
That's.
But this was like, it was way nicer than this one though. Like way nicer.
I had a me and Leggy saw a Coverless 1, Incredible Hulk 1 for 800, and we didn't get it fast enough. Sniped already, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's got its thing, like you said, like, you know, like me. I found a cover or something, I had to find a Coverless or something. But I mean, it's got its for the big boy books, like they get in, I guess. I mean, it's cool to have something, right?
Yeah.
Like Batman 1 page or something. Or
Right.
7 page or something.
Okay, so this just sold for 1,100.
I missed it, man. I went for $1,000 and got beat out.
Nah, it's okay.
So Daring Love #1. I love this cover though.
Man, I know it's Steve Ditko's first like public work, right? But
yeah,
but it's on the inside, right? It's not the cover.
Inside, yeah,
exactly.
I mean, I understand the historical significance of it, but man, I mean, is it truly worth $1,100? You know, like,
dude, this book's gone for way more than 1,100.
No, I know that just because people research and sleuth that this is his first work. I think at the end of the day, it's just like the cover's dope, but I mean, I don't know.
How many are there out there, man, on those? I don't think there's that many.
I mean, I don't know either. That's a good question. I bet you there's more than, in the last like 3 years and ever.
That's like 2.0 went for like $3,000 on Heritage earlier this year.
Yeah.
Here's another sale that I thought was pretty interesting. This Venus 10, like any Venus issue. I don't have any. Any.
I saw this one. These are cool, man.
I want to see what this thing sold for, though.
There's a lot of really cool looking Venus books.
I got a hypothetical for people in the chat. So while you're looking it up,
okay.
So I got $45, right? We talked about this in the chat. $45 eBay gift code, right?
Oh yeah.
What do I buy for $5? What? How about this? Do I go like 100 or 200, or like expand my search and just
get yourself something? Yeah,
get something that's like, expand my search to like 100, 200, and get like half off, or would you say quarter off or something like that?
Or get something for free.
Yeah, or get something for free. I think the free part's hard because $45 is not a lot. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you can get crazy deals right now, but you got to find the right thing. So there's 35 of those Daring Loves graded.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Then it's
what's the highest?
Highest, I think it's like a 9.2. Hold on.
The gift code is
190, and then a 7.5 is the next best.
The gift code's a code I got. What I got something, and I don't know what it was. It was like an offer or something. Like you had to do something, and you got $45 off. I think. I can't remember what I did. I did something, and they gave it to me. So they gave me like an eBay referral code or something.
Yeah.
$45. Anyways.
All right.
So I've been trying to find stuff for like, I talked to our boy Chad. Chad was like, "Oh, maybe you should buy some like anime stuff, or like, just like anime magazines or something." I don't know. Or like he did. Let me look it up on Facebook so I don't butcher this, because he's all about that life, which is fine. It's cool. I get it. Hold on one second. Everything. He said you either buy Shonen Jump 0, I think. Gargoyles 1 newsstand, or Green Lantern 48, like first cow. I don't know. We'll see.
I can't talk about this book, man. I sold this book. Fucking guy bought it. Said he didn't want it. Got the refund, never fucking returned it on eBay. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And they couldn't explain it. Like,
did you ever get it back?
No, I never got the fucking book back.
Did you get the money back though?
No, I sold it to him, so he got the money back. He got the money back. eBay gave him the money back.
And you think he either kept the book? Yeah, he either kept the book. Yeah. Fuck that.
Was it sold through global shipping?
I don't think so, man. I want to say it's like was down south somewhere, like North Carolina, Florida. I don't know. It was definitely in the U.S. I was just like, "What the fuck, man?" And he would just like it was a little banged up, but like there was no like if you saw the pictures, like there was no mistaking it. Like you could tell.
Right. So this went for what, $81? This was like an easy $200 book
That's a good score, man.
Yeah. This Deadpool Merc with a Mouth 7. I believe this is a second print. Okay.
Yeah. And then you got the third one too.
All right.
I mentioned that when people use like
Cheeto
style,
so fucking annoying, dude.
So annoying when people bubble wrap things like, or like it's like, dude, I don't want this stuff. Like
you pull the book out, the fucking things go all over your house.
Yeah, half the shit flies off. I'm like, dude. Anyways, keep going as I'm trying to open this up for pickups.
Well, you saw my basement where it's just like a bunch of packaging materials like up to the ceiling.
Yeah, so like Carter's basement's interesting because it's like it looks like if outside, maybe like outside of Amazon warehouse with discarded packaging, like it's like a warehouse kind of. It's like an industrial manufacturing place where they have like use a lot of cardboard and it's just like stacked up in his fucking basement.
I'm trying. Listen, I need all of it too. I used to get on my mom for being a pack rat.
Yeah,
and she would keep like old bills and like junk mail. And
oh yeah, I don't do that.
I tell her about it. She's like, I might need it, but I'm the same way.
Oh, boy.
So I might need it.
I'm not. You know what's funny? I'm in the same. I'm not in that boat. I'll throw everything away. I'll get in that mood one day. I'll just chuck it all, dude. I don't even care. Yeah,
because I used to throw away like packaging materials, and then I'd have to ship something, and I'd be like, "Oh man,
so I probably got rid of like Carter. Like this was like a ground zero area of like boxes. I got rid of it finally. I'm like, I don't need this stuff. Like I'll keep like this dude shipped. I don't want to give this book away. So he like shipped it in this. I'll probably throw it. It's like it's not even good stuff. It's like I'll throw it away. I don't need it.
Yeah, when it's all like shredded like that, that's when I get rid of it. But
I mean, honestly, like, what's a roll of bubble wrap nowadays? $12 or something, $20. You know, if you go to Target or something,
bro.
You know,
I ain't never bought bubble wrap. Boy. I ain't ever bought it. I just keep it somewhere.
I just buy the big roll, dude. I buy the big roll and just like roll it a couple times. I mean, shit, I don't care, dude. You know, anyways,
I tell you, let's get into the slideshow.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want to distract you.
Yeah. All right, what are we starting with? Okay, so we're starting with Pep Comics number 36. So I think it was, what was the book that we were talking about? I think it was like a couple weeks ago. It was, I forget what book it was.
On what show? On this show?
Yeah, it was like the first actual cover appearance of Archie.
Yeah, but it's just his head, right?
Yeah. It was just his head. But this is the first full Archie. So Pep Comics number 36 from 1943, and the other one was from, I think,
Pep 22.
Pep 22. Pep 22 was the first actual appearance, and it was a book that wasn't Pep. Damn it! I'm surprised I didn't bring that up in the slides.
So Pep 22. Hold on one second. Look this up real quick. Pep 22.
Because I know. Okay. Oh, Jackpot.
Yes, Jackpot. Yes.
Okay, it's right here. Hold on. Let me bring that up. So here's the slides from so Jackpot Comics number 4 from 1941. And then here he is right here. But it's not as cool. That's not as cool. So you want like the first full Archie cover. And he's interacting with all the MLJ heroes that kind of like all fell by the wayside. He's the only one that's left. He's the only survivor.
Nobody else made it.
Yeah, nobody else matters. But okay, so we take a look at the census on this. So 41 total for the first cover appearance of Archie.
That's low, man.
I'm trying to stall. Okay,
What?
here we go.
Oh, okay. No, I mean for being a first full Archie, I mean 43. That's at right the end of it, kind of. So 34. I mean, I just think people just didn't care. I mean, it's Archie. They're like, just threw away those comics, right? I mean,
yeah, no, totally. Nobody hung on to them.
But the highest is a 9.0 though. That's interesting. All right. So a CGC 7.0 sold for $7,754 after 41 bids.
can you go back to the census for me?
Yeah.
Slide back.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So that's like you're like top tier, really. I mean, the only thing higher is a wow.
And then the 9.0 is stuck in somebody's collection. It's not coming out.
So
right.
So let's do a little detective work here. So let's do as you look this up. I don't look up something. So that's 36, and it sold for what, 7,000? You said.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do some little detective work on the back end. So let's go to sold. So I'm gonna look here, or if you want to just do the label for me.
Right here.
Yep. Give me
Okay.
1 second here. I just want to see what the notes are, right? So can we jump the 5? There's 5 at that grade, right? 7.0.
Yeah.
Can you jump out of that grade? So let's see.
So the 9.0, if anybody's curious, sold in 2012. Anybody want to guess?
$2,000. Something dumb like that.
40,000.
Oh wow! Okay.
Seriously?
2012.
Wow.
On Comic Connect.
Wow.
So the grader notes for this.
Okay.
Light spine stress. Oh, okay. So this got graded in 21, so recent, right? Which is interesting.
During the boom.
Yep. Light spine stress lines cover breaks color, which is okay. Light staple tear cover, which is probably that right there.
Right here.
Multiple reader creases back cover. So theoretically, you might get a half a bump grade. If the creases aren't, if you can smooth out the creases.
Hell, I'm hardly even see. Well, yeah, it's like I can barely see them.
Yeah, and the scan quality is pretty terrible. But,
I mean, you get a half bump, man. You're number 2 on the census.
That's what I'm saying. For $7,000, I mean, and a hope and a prayer, maybe.
Yeah.
And they got the Comic Link sticker on it, so you know it's fucked. No, I'm joking. Yeah.
I mean, the bag looks terrific. I mean, this looks freaking great for
It's a great cover. Yeah. Take the M off a little bit. Take that pencil mark. I can't believe they didn't ding it on the pencil mark too.
Yeah, I don't think do they really ding on pencil marks when it comes to golden ages like this?
I don't think so, unless there's like a full big name on it or something.
You can see like right here that little bit of a rounding in the corner.
They didn't even notate that.
No kidding. I bet you they will this go around though.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think you might be. This could get a bump. I mean, this really could.
Okay, look at this.
You got a little bit going on right there next to Captain Commando.
Yeah.
They noted that. That's the tear on the cover, the staple tear. So look at Maurice's comment there. That's a good one on YouTube.
Where is it?
So Pep Comics sold 36, sold for 11,000 back in or 15 or 11,005 in 2017, 9,900 in 2018. So going down.
So 2017 is that when the first season of Riverdale came out or something like that? Gave it a little.
I would assume so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Riverdale. Did anybody watch Riverdale?
I watched.
It got crazier and crazier, but there was something about it that worked.
Yeah, it was 2017.
Yep, 2017. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So
it was because the first like couple seasons were like they were interesting.
It wasn't bad. It had like a horror element to it, and
like Twin Peaks ish. Yeah, girls were hot.
Did you see? You do news on the show? Do you do news on this?
Yeah.
So did you see Buffy? Sarah Michelle Gellar's open to coming back to doing another Buffy.
No shit, really.
Middle-aged woman Buffy.
Yep.
Hell yeah, do that. I want to see
right. I can see that hitting if they execute it well. The show was massive.
I would love to see like what Buffy's from other dimensions. So we would get who originally played Buffy.
All I remember is Sarah Michelle Gellar back in the day.
Yeah. What was there another?
There was a Buffy movie that came out in '92 with Luke Perry.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh, what's her face?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see it. Christy Swanson of all things.
Yeah, Christopher. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't remember that name.
Oh yes, Christy Swanson. Remember Christy Swanson? Jeez.
Super
yeah,
high.
I forgot about the movie. Yeah.
I watched the movie too back in '92 too.
I like that movie, man. I mean, I didn't know any better at the time. It was good.
All right. What are we doing next? Circa 1992. Yep. All right. What are we doing next? Okay. This book. Does anybody know about this?
Yeah, man. This sale was a freaking crime what this thing went for.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is Detective Dan, Secret Operative number 48. But that's just like that's not like the issue number. That's just like the number of the secret operative. You know what I'm saying? Like 007 or something like that. But this is from 1933 from Humor Publishing, and it's the first comic with original material. Before that, you had reprints from comic book strips, not from comic book strips, but from newspaper strips.
Yeah.
And it'd be collected together. That would form the comic book before this. And this was the first comic that was offered on newsstands. Where was it offered before that? Where would you buy it? But where would you buy a comic book?
Little did you know that the LCSs actually were operating before.
They had diamond distribution back in the 30s.
Yeah.
No, they had. I think it was the first, original work comic book, like complete story offered on newsstands. Like I don't think you could buy. I don't think they're being sold anywhere else. You had the Popeye like being reprinted and all that stuff, right? Those things were being reprinted in comic book format, but they weren't original. This is like the first OG comic book, original story.
Yeah. All right. I wanted to. Okay, so I know there was like a blurb on this. All right.
There were a bunch of like detective style comics at this time. Right. Yeah. Lord Tam and Dick Tracy. That was really sort of what they were putting out at the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the third copy offered this Platinum Age rarity. It's the first comic with original material and the first to be offered on newsstands. It's so rare that it was all but unknown to the comic hobby until the mid 1990s. So the Overstreet asserts that the Wu Fang character who appears on the inside back cover preview of a second issue that never came inspired the cover of Detective Comics #1 and predates Wu Fang pulp series by 2 years. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So this thing is like basically a piece of history right here.
Yeah, man. When I saw what this thing went for, I wept.
Okay. So there's no CGC data on this. And
you're getting this graded, right? If you bought this, Ben, you're getting it graded, right?
I didn't buy it.
No, I'm just saying if somebody bought it, they're graded.
Oh, you gotta get 100%, man.
Yeah. Okay, so
somebody's about to make a shit ton of money on this book.
Okay, so this sold for $4,000 after just 13 bids. Okay, so and if you compare this to this copy here that sold back in 2021 for $3,000, well, 34.8. Okay.
I mean, this is just a major piece of comic book history, man. Like, I don't know why.
Mhm. All right, let's take a look.
I mean, this thing's pretty rough shape, but whatever, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's coming up in 100 years old.
It's interesting because the person who sold this is like a flea market dude or like a antique store kind of thing.
Not a comic. Not a comic.
Yeah, no, I don't know why my computer doesn't want to do anything now about it for me. There we go.
So we got the cover is detached, back cover is detached. Looks like stained up. Does that matter? Or should it
Not
matter?
for a book this old of this significance. Like, I mean, there's just none of them out there.
And you can definitely see the Dick Tracy influence.
Big time. Look at the fedora.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, this was
how big was this thing though?
It looks a little bigger than a comic book, like closer to a magazine size.
Yeah, because there aren't any on the census, so like at all. I'll tell you what. Let me see. Detective Dan. Go back to search results, and let's see. Let's see what sold on Heritage over the years. Detective Dan. Not seeing too much here. Let's narrow that. Most recent sales. Detective Dan. What did it? Secret Operative. Okay.
It sometimes populates it for you.
So basically only 2 sales. And then you have one from 2008 that sold for $1,900.
That 2012 one looks fucking fire though. I'll tell you that.
You get no back cover or no picture of a back cover at least.
So go to the other one though. You can see the back cover on Heritage.
Okay. Where the hell is it?
There you go. The one that sold for 30. Yeah, I click on that one. There you go. So you get the back cover on that one.
Find a very fine condition. Okay, this is the nicest one.
That thing's really sharp, man.
And this sold in 2012.
It's amazing. Like, this thing hasn't been graded. Like, if you had this one, you bought this thing for $4,000.
I wonder if it's too big to get graded because it looks it looks pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's bigger than like magazine size?
It looks like, I would say, to me, from the scan size, it looks like almost like almanacish, like bigger than a magazine.
Slightly smaller than the Treasury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's huge. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I mean, I'm not saying that's what it is. It just looks like that. So.
This thing is like, I didn't even know about it until like yesterday. You know what I mean? When I was doing a search.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, definitely a nice little piece of history. And I think now that probably more eyes are on it, maybe the next time this thing gets offered up, maybe
it'll be $20,000 or something stupid like that because
totally.
Maybe it can go for more. That's what I'm thinking.
Whoever bought that, yeah, good deal, man. So it's got to be some old head that knows some. You know what I'm saying? Like some guy who just has gold and silver books. Like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because it mentioned that this thing didn't get, like, nobody knew about this book until like 1996.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a beauty. Love this. This is the type of book I want to find, like, digging.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
You come home finding something like this, man. You're walking on air, man. That's
So,
like,
check this out. I'll send this. Look at this. So this is a here. Let me get some knowledge on people. Look at this. So this is $30 right now. Maybe I buy this fucking thing.
Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on. Okay.
So that's the first appearance of Detective Dan. The promo comic page.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Dude, you know previews, man. They don't count. They're worthless.
Starting September 1st. So basically, this is like the strip from the promo, right? Of them announcing this. $30 though. Think it's a good deal?
That seems like a deal.
I'm not seeing anything else like it. That's cornbread right there.
You think so? You think I buy it?
That's cornbread.
I want to buy it. Fuck it. I'll use my code on this.
1930. Okay,
there you go, man. You solved your own problem.
Yeah.
Anything from the 30s. And that goes for pulps too. All right, what are we doing next? Okay, Captain America Comics number 21, 1942. So this is a wartime book. We have Bucky on the cover. We got a Bucky cover. And
you know how Dina feels about those, Carter.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
This does not count as a bondage cover, by the way.
Does not.
Only
Dude's got to stop getting tied up all the time. He's got to fucking figure that shit out because it's like every other one.
This one, you know, it's funny. So this one actually isn't a bad tie up, like a bondage. He's actually like, so like, I mean, I legit, it's like on a chair and he's actually really bound up. It's not just like his ankles or like a wrist or something dumb, like, you know. But
only hose can be tied up for it to be counted as bondage.
Yeah, right. This is an iconic cover, so I mean,
okay.
I bought it, so
okay, nice.
We'll see.
So you bought the Detective Dan newspaper strip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, if the comics are rare, by association, the newspaper would be extremely rare.
Yeah.
I mean, for $30, I made less gambles. Hell, that's a new modern book nowadays. I see.
Exactly. All right, so 65 total on the census, with the highest being the 9.4, second highest being the 9.2, and then the third highest being a couple of 8.5s.
Quite a few high grades on this one, though.
Yeah. All right. A CGC 4.5 sold for $27.06.
No. Does that seem okay? So I know it's a best offer, right? But
yeah,
doesn't that seem like criminally low? I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like cat book. I don't know. It's just it's cat books, and it's just that's why it's almost like Superman, right? Captain America is the Marvel equivalent of Superman, kind of like. You'd figure these books would be tens of thousands of dollars, and no one gives two shits.
Bro, I'm thinking. Yeah,
at least $5,000, right?
Yeah, and on top of this is like a wartime book as well. So, you know,
it's a badass cover too, and this thing looks nice condition too.
Okay, it does look like the staple popped right there.
Whatever.
Let's see what else. Sid Shores cover, everybody. You got the demented doctor. Oh, you got a cool Beretta right there. Hell yeah!
It looks so good, the front part, that I can't believe it's not restored.
Right.
It looks so bright that I'm surprised it's not restored.
The colors are deep, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This thing is like really good looking book.
We have a very sinewy Captain America here.
You gotta get those legs days going though, man. You know.
He's built up those leg muscles. Yeah, this is oh yeah, we got the little swastika top hat.
Who was selling the swastika top hats back in the day? Like the old Nazi hat store?
Right?
Oh, it's actually Satan on the cover.
Let's see.
Battle Satan story. Yep.
Oh, Hugo Boss used to do the German uniforms. So this is a Hugo Boss original right here.
You know, it's funny. They were talking about that on Rogan of all things, and they were like the top hat business, right? Like everyone had a top hat, and you thought, motherfucker, that's going to be around forever. And then like whoever's making top hats, like, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire, and then just top hats went away. Weird.
They just sell them to Slash.
Yeah, right. That's the only person.
All right, what are we doing next? All right, Romance and Confession Stories #1 from 1949. So this is a Matt Baker cover, of course. You like this cover?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I love this cover. What's she saying though? I can't read it. Can you?
Okay, let me see if I can. Let me see if
you want to use my laser eyes. Watch this. So that's her game. First, she lied to me about Bob. Now she's lying to him about me. I'll fix her. Ooh. Ooh. What's that mean?
What's the situation here?
So I guess first she lied. So she lied to her about probably dating him, about Bob or whoever. Now she's lying to him about me. So like she's like, oh, you don't want to date, that girl or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
She's
like I'm just she's just being floozy, man.
Okay, so 12 total on the census.
I love it, man. The colors on this book are freaking popping.
Hose will be yes. No lies told there. Okay, so with the highest being a 6, that's really interesting.
Yeah, I love this stuff, man.
All right. So a CGC 4.5 sold for $1,424 after 30 bids.
Go back to the census for me. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so we're kind of so it's like half the pop, and you're at the middle.
Yeah, right at the middle.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah, this is definitely trade zone for me. If I saw this if you go back to the sold listing, if I saw this for $1,400 on the rack on like a wall, I'm trading for it. I wouldn't pay $1,400. I still think that's incredibly low too. Let's just say that. I think I'd try to trade for this. I tried to go to like 1,000 and trade or something, or like 1,200 or something.
I got
a better deal.
Yeah. This looks good though.
Yeah.
Especially 4.5. I think. Yeah. Okay. The best I could do is just.
That looks really good, man. I would have been really happy with that.
Yeah.
Damn. Son of a bitch.
Like the reds didn't bleed into the yellows. Like it's nice. I like the dress too. The dress is popping, man. That red dress right in front, dude. Like, just interesting. And it's funny because, like, mostly right in the 40s, right, theoretically, it's all blondes, right? Blondes and redheads, kind of. And it's interesting. You have a dark-haired kind of woman, and obviously he gets with the blonde-haired woman from the 40s, right? That's like everybody's, like, claim to fame, but it's just interesting, that perspective.
Take a look at the back. I think there's one more photo. If anybody wants to check out the what's going on with the grading,
I'll do it. It takes me 2 seconds to do it. I can give a little history on it.
I mean, it looks really clean for a 4.5 down.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I do a little digging on this boy, I don't know why my computer's acting so slow. I had to restart. Okay, so okay. No, let's talk about this. This ought to be interesting.
Okay.
When do you think this was graded?
Shoot. What? Sometime I would say probably this year, sometime this year.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think, Ben? This year, 10 years ago?
It's not 10. There's a different label, right? 10 years ago. So it's got to be, I'm going to say before COVID, like 2018, 2019. Sorry. 2018, 2019.
November 25th, 2024.
Oh, geez.
Turn around, baby.
They just got it. This thing is hot. It's like right out the oven.
Yo, man. Yo, this fell off the truck, man. Yo, it's like, no, I got to turn this. Okay. Greater notes. Spine split, bottom of spine. Large multiple crease cover breaks color. Multiple stains to the cover, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple staples added after manufacturing.
The staple fucking... All right.
A staple
all of these romance books have stains, man. I don't know what's going on with them.
Right. Okay, so you would think that the staples would be in the label.
Yeah, I don't think they do any of that anymore because it's still. And I thought this would. So I thought maybe it would be. And I got, I'm not the biggest, CGC technician. This would be a good word for it.
Mm.
I thought it'd be a conserve grade maybe with staples added after manufacturing. Theoretically.
Yeah.
So I just don't. Yeah. Maybe that's why it went for so low because I know Marie said a 3.0 went for $22.95. But they got a blue label out of it.
Yeah.
So.
Listen, I remember I was in 7th grade.
Oh,
Hormones were raging. I got a hardcover of Giant Size X-Men #1 through X-Men 94 through like 100 or 99 or something like that. And Storm loved being naked in those issues. That used to mess with me. Every time I look through that book, I see a naked Storm.
You're like, why?
All right. What are we doing next? All right. New York World's Fair comics from 1939. So Jack Burnley cover. Batman, Superman, and Robin are all on the same cover. I believe this is the first time, right?
I believe so too.
It has to be.
I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just sharing my comic book experiences with y'all. Storm is a brewing. I mean, All right. So 169 total on the census, with the highest being an 8.5. Second highest being an 8.0. And then like a few 7.5s, down the line. Does that seem like a lot or not enough?
Yeah, it's a for a book from 39.
Yeah.
Feels like a lot.
Okay. This would have to be. When did Robin debut? Because this doesn't. What, 1940? Okay, so let's just say this is 1940. So this is like an early Robin appearance.
So Tech 38 was when Robin appeared.
Mm-hmm.
So what year was that? Tech 38 was. Hold on 1 second. Tech 38 came out in 1940.
Okay, so this would have to be like one of the earliest. This is probably like the first appearance of Robin outside of Detective.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And probably third appearance, or let's just say third appearance of Robin or something like that, right?
Mm.
So we had a CGC 6.0 that sold for $5,025 for a 6.0.
Okay.
Does that sound like a good deal?
I'm gonna jump in on this, and I'll say yeah, because on December 9th on eBay at like 11:49 in the morning, Coverless only sold for $1,000.
Damn.
So put that in retrospect. So for 6 times or whatever it's sold for,
Yeah,
you get a 6-0.
and this thing looks really nice.
Yeah,
this thing looks better than the 6. I know that. Look at that. Look at the back. Look at this. This looks like a freaking 8.
Mm-hmm. What's the number on it?
Okay, let's see.
What's a certain number on it?
Doo-doo-doo.
4, 1, 2, 4.
If this thing came out in 39, how did it not predate Robin?
You know what? I was looking at Go Collect and it said 39, and I just kind of went with it. And I should have
November. I mean, that's what it says. November 30th, 1939.
Yeah.
So this is the only issue or last issue. First appearance of Superman. So this has some I will say fixes. You could fix this. Crease full center of back cover, which kind of sucks. You're not gonna fix that. You can't really see it probably because of the yellow.
Oh, you okay. It's like it's like right in there.
Okay. Medium light multiple crease cover, small multiple smudge front cover. So like that's it. So like you could technically fix this up probably. So it's got press potential.
This thing looks
I mean, this is sharp.
Yeah. I'm with this. DC publication. I don't remember. Is this the first time we see like DC in a logo and on the cover?
I don't know.
Because this is like the first time I've noticed like DC, DC logo.
This got graded on September of 22 too.
Okay.
So fairly recent.
You see the smudge? I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Oh no, I thought the blackness on his pants were the smudge, but it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's somewhere on there. The yellow hurts so much when it scans. Like the brightness just.
Yeah, it messes with you.
Yeah, you probably get it, and like you'll see it when you get it, kind of thing. 5 G's though, man. That's a hell of a fucking deal.
Yeah.
These are super cheap. So like, let's talk about this a little bit. So I've been trying to sell off my Underworld Crime 7, right?
Okay.
So like let me get my stuff right. Like a 3.5 or something. Doesn't show it in here. Showing in here. Communities. So like I've been trying to sell it off here and there, and it's just like at the end of the day, is this the values right now are just low when it compares to stuff, especially on Heritage and stuff. Like, let me go back in my see, because people were like hitting me up on like, message requests archives. It doesn't show it, but people were telling me it was like, oh, a Heritage like 3.5 sold for like, $2,000 or like 2,500. So I had mine up on eBay for like $3,000, and it's like the lowest and the lowest graded for the lowest amount. But like Heritage right now is just killing the market, but the values of books.
Well,
and I get it too. Yeah, it's Christmas, and like people aren't. It just if you're selling big boy books, unless it's a established big boy book, I would kind of I'm in a holding pattern pretty much on my books.
Yeah, wait it out.
Yeah.
All right. What's next? Speed Comics number 25 from 1943.
I never see Speed Comics.
Me neither.
Right? Just
never.
That and Super World Comics. Never see those either. Just interesting.
Look at that.
Oh, that's the reason. No.
3 total on the census.
4.0 high mark.
All right. Look at that. All right, so the highest being a 4, a 2.5, and a 1.8.
Which is surprising too, because a Black Cat's on the cover, you know what I'm saying? And like people collect Black Cat, obviously, So it's interesting.
All right. So we had a raw copy that sold for $13.43. Okay, so let's take a look. So so it was $13.43 or best offer, and somebody just bought it outright.
I mean,
that doesn't seem like a terrible deal, man.
No, I love to see the quality of it when we get through these pictures.
Oh, this thing is. Look at this thing. Look at this thing.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's. What do you think? What do you think, Ben? 1? If you get a 1, maybe a half.
You should get a 1 on. I would think you would get a 1 on this. I mean, you could,
depending if it's detached there or if it's not detached or not. I mean, it should. I'd be scared if it was all there.
What's the back cover look like?
All right, let's jump to the back. Here's the back.
Oh, that's okay.
You should be able to get a 1 on this thing. I would say.
Worse is the front. Let's go to the middle. He opened up the book in one of the photos, kind of like a.
Yeah.
Okay, so that kind of gives me a little bit more. I mean, it's together. I guess that's the best part of it, right? It just looked like it went through a paper shredder on the top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks the page quality actually looks like white off-white or a cream. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
page quality looks fine.
Shock Gibson.
Interesting. That's one you just throw in a case so it doesn't get damaged any further.
Yeah, you get this thing in plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like the centerfold is attached at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Damn. So if this went for auction, what do you think? Look at that. Oh wow, look at that.
Oh,
beat, man. Jeez.
I think he got lucky and somebody just went out on a whim and just bought it. Maybe I'm going to say this with a grain of sarcasm. Maybe there's a Speed Comics run collector or something,
Yeah.
Because honestly, this would be like a $700 book, probably $600 book in my opinion. I know it's rare. Don't get me wrong. I know it's rare. It's just so beat that it's, like if I go to my comic shop, let's just look Speed Comics up and let's see how many are just available. There's 44 of them. There's number 3 for sale. Okay, 5. So there's a lot for sale. So
Speed Comics.
Yeah, right there.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, let's just. So I mean, I'm not saying they're the greatest covers either. I'm just saying that it's not. There are available issues in the run. How about that? I won't say.
Here's a let's view scans on this number 3. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not
bad looking. Yeah.
It's funny because all these. So I went through my comic shop, and all of them are either 1/8, 1/0s, coverless. So there's no like high grades. So
look at the census on the other one, man. The 4.0 is the highest.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from 1939.
So the funny thing too is like back in the day. So like when you start at 28, you go down to 28. That's when Schomburg started doing them.
Yeah.
So that's a Schomburg, obviously.
Look how good
wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like 29, they have one. Let's look at 29. So 29 has like tape and stuff, and it's like staple removed, but there you go. So that's a Schomburg right there too.
Ooh.
And they only want $700 for this. That's you, Ben.
Look at that,
dude.
Bondage and everything too.
Hell yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want that? Just like $700 and like, yeah. Okay, I will say, modern amount of tape on interior cover, all pages are detached. It's completely split, the staple removed, everything. But for $700, who cares?
I'm digging this. I'm feeling this.
Yeah.
She is tied up, boy.
So let's go to 31, number 31 too. I like 31 too. So 31's another Schomburg.
Oh, let's view scans. Here we go.
Yeah. So this is a 0.5, like full length spine split, oxidation, interior complete though, but Hitler cover, right?
You know what? I know my comic shop, they undergrade. I bet you could get a 1.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. So this is $1,200.
He just needs to put some pants on, man. Like he doesn't need to be
right. This is a beautiful, Hitler cover, wartime cover. Yep. Yeah, this thing is on. This thing
30. So this, if you really want to buy a book, okay, 35. Buy 35. $35 is your jam. It's a mid grade. It's $2,100 on my comic shop right now, and it's everything you want in a book.
Let's see what's going. Oh shoot!
No,
$3,500 or this is $2,100, 4.5. There's 2 small little pieces of tape on the interior, which I don't really give a shit about.
Holy crap!
$2,100, and it looks solid, dude. Looks solid.
Yeah, this thing's got it all.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
For you guys out there who are Schomburg fans, this is the quintessential Schomburg cover, theoretically, right? It's wartime, it's bondage, it's got everything you want in it, and it looks great from a 4/5 perspective. For $2,100, you see this. Okay, you see this on a rack in a back for $2 on a wall. You're trying to just trade out books and sell books at the con to make that happen, right? Like, unless you have $2 walking around in your pocket, right? That's a great. That's a showpiece for your collection. I wish my comic shops better give me fucking percentage on this book. That's a showpiece on your collection. Like, I mean, let's look at. I'm gonna look at the census too. So there's only 30 of these on the census too.
Are there any available? Speed Comics.
Well, you'll see all the ones from my comic shop on there if you just type in Speed Comics.
Okay.
Just saying, So there you go. There's a 4.0. I mean, and they want more. So.
And this thing looks burnt.
Yeah. No, it could be the picture could be dim, but it looks not as great as that 4/5.
Yeah, this is on.
So it's funny because like they started going more like I would say sci-fi-y after that, kind of.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's an awesome book. Fucking A.
Don't worry, I'm gonna damn. See how they went more sci-fi after Schomburg kind of bounced out of it. So that's like one of the last great covers of like Speed, theoretically. Look, I'm trying to get everybody education today, man.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, see, but it's like robot cover, but it's not like a Schomburg robot cover. It's just it doesn't hit as hard.
All right. Beautiful stuff. So Speed, I didn't realize Speed Comics was such a hitter. I didn't realize it. All right, what are we doing next? Okay. Pocket Comics, #1 from 1941. So this is the first appearance of Black Cat.
No shit. I was just wondering what her first appearance was. So,
and it's a Joe Simon cover of Captain America fame.
That's a crazy fucking cover, man.
Mm-hmm.
Statue of Liberty on that thing too. Jeez.
Okay. All right, 24 total on the census, with the highest being a 9.6.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Okay, 6.5. Sorry, 6.5. Okay. And okay, so a CGC 1.5 sold for $950.
So it's a Pocket Comic, so it's a pocket comic. I was like, no way. I was like, is that in a magazine? It's so big and 100 pages, like so thick. I was like, and then I read Pocket Comics and all connections.
It's so teeny tiny. It's so cute. So this 1.5 sold for $900.
Damn.
First appearance of Black Cat.
Digest size on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the hot take on this one. I'd pass on this.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna be cheated for the size.
Yeah, I understand.
Give me a full book.
Yeah. Would you rather have Black Cat's first cover?
I would say yes. I don't know what that is.
I know. We got to find that.
I'll look it up. It would be let me put Golden Age.
So you would pass up just a Joe Simon cover with a cool ghoul on the
It's a cool cover, man. I think the size, for whatever reason, would just like dissuade me.
I got you.
I think it's Black Cat Comics #1 from Harvey from 46.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's a yellow cover with her on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's like waving in the air.
That's the book I wanted to bring up, but the listing disappears on you. But yeah, but that's a good cover though.
Yeah. Iconic.
All right. What are we doing next? Okay, now we're in the modern age.
Interesting.
Okay. So this is I actually have this book. And this is Batman number 529. And this is the DC Universe logo variant. So the picture right here is actually my book. I had to like take a picture of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but it can be found in the collector set. If you can find a sealed Batman Contagion collector set. These things are hard to find.
So they all okay. So let's go back to this. So it wasn't like a mystery snag where like a sealed pack had like regulars in DC. They all had DC Universe in the packs.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. So it wasn't like oh you had to open it to see which one you got kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just like this one right here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the only one that's not a DC. I think the only one that's not a DCU is this one.
Oh yes, we talked about that.
Yeah, and it's just flat. But because the one that's offered up in the one you see regularly is the embossed foil, but that one is just flat. Okay, so no CGC data on this, but a raw copy sold for $130.
Wow, damn!
It's so weird. Like you have some of these Batman, especially DCU logos that go for a lot, and then you look at another one that looks exactly like this and doesn't sell for anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna be surprised on this one. Like, I can't believe it's worth so much for being in '96 when every comic was put into $1 billion.
Yeah. Cause I'm, and I just happened to because when I saw that price, I'm like, oh crap, maybe I have it, and it turns out I did.
Do you listen yours?
Just
asking. You don't have to.
At some point, but who knows?
I mean, so the regular cover is like $6. It's like worth nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Just interesting that.
Yeah, the DCU books, they blow me away of which ones go for a lot and which ones don't. I mean, I suppose some are more rare than others, but it's all over the place with these.
You want to hear something funny?
Mm-hmm.
So this same book, when September 28th of 2024, what do you think it sold for? So this is 3 months ago. What do you think it sold for?
This it was a DC Universe or just a regular?
Oh, DC Universe.
Back in September.
Like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
I would say like $20.
$20?
Yeah.
Not like 100? Just asking.
Because I'm thinking. I'm just thinking. Okay, so if it were like an auction,
it was a buy it now.
It was a buy it now. Okay, so probably $20. That's what I'm thinking.
Wow, interesting. $5 with $5 shipping.
Big spender.
Damn.
Just interesting that I don't know if somebody didn't know what they had. I mean, so the listing was Batman 529 comic 1996 DC Comics. So it's like 1996 DC Comics. So nothing about DCU variant. So the guy didn't know what he had probably, but.
Yeah, I mean, this shit falls through the cracks all the time.
100%. I could have swore I saw a Batman, was it 544 newsstand second print that sold for like $20. I could have swore I saw one not too long ago. Which one was that? First Tim Drake is Robin.
Oh, that's the not 544. You're talking about
547.
No, you're hitting me with the old.
I am getting old.
436. 436.
Let's see. 436. Batman 436.
That's the one when she's a kid, right?
No, I'm talking about the one.
You're talking about 423.
Shoot, is it the one? Let's see.
You're talking about the one with where he's flying through the window.
Yeah,
that's not 423. I know what you're talking about.
The second print newsstand on that.
Right.
Yeah, that book. Yeah,
that's the one Lee got for like $5 on eBay.
Or
on
yeah, exactly.
Shop. Yeah.
Is it 457?
No, it's
I can't believe we can't. I can't believe we can't remember this. Okay, it is 457.
457. Right. Sorry. Yes.
Okay, so this one I could have swore I saw the newsstand second print sell for like $20. I could have swore. So these things fall through the cracks all the time.
I've always believed I would find that newsstand second print one day digging, but hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
So tough. So tough.
All right, what's next? Okay, this book here. Powerpuff Girls number 6. So this is a sub cover or a subscription variant. This is a Mimi Yoon cover. I could have swore I remembered this controversy. So this came out in 2014. And so I kind of remember this. Do you guys remember? Like there was like an uproar or a hubbub of Powerpuff Girls being sexualized. And so they pulled this, and it was never so it was basically never released.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Then how did people get it, I guess?
No, actually, I don't think it was distributed at all. Like they pulled it before it even hit like newsstand, before it even hit shops or stands.
But they always find a few of them always find their way out.
Yeah, exactly.
They always some leaks. I'm actually curious what this thing went for.
Oh my gosh. All right. So no CGC data on this either. This thing sold for $100.
I would have guessed. I would have guessed more. I would have guessed more.
This thing is like super rare, but it was basically a buy it now. You know? So I think somebody got a deal on this. If somebody put this up,
I would say 100% somebody got a deal on this.
Yeah, if somebody put this up on auction, shit, there's no telling. Because I don't see anything. I'm not seeing any sales on this.
Like, this book is a legit ghost. Like you never.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny because it's like I remembered like seeing this story about this like years ago, but completely forgot about it. And then this pops up like yesterday. And so this is a long story short.
This one should have been on the show, man. We should put it on.
And I'm trying to see. Let's see. RECALLED recalled. And I'm not seeing anything. Powerpuff Girls number 6 recalled. Like nothing. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, no sales. I mean, like trying to find a picture of it is, it's damn near impossible. IDW.
This is like one of those sub niches, like I don't even know, maybe like Doctor Who recalled cover, like something like you have to be a fandom in that kind of world.
Yeah, you gotta live in it to have any idea what the fuck's going.
Like kind of.
Okay, so so here's the article that I was talking about. Cartoon Network withdraws sexualized Powerpuff Girls cover. Cartoon Network has pulled sexualized Powerpuff Girls variant comic cover. The network has informed I2 that it will not run Mimi Yoon's cover, which caused outrage with its depiction of animated heroes as teenagers in tight-fitting costumes. Retailers, Dennis Barger, posted the cover on Facebook, writing, "Are we seriously sexualizing preteen girls like perverted writing fan fiction writers on Nick?" So, this is Dennis.
Yeah, this is our boy Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis throwing it down on people.
Is this what the shit has gotten to? Disgusted. Dirk Wood, vice president of marketing at the series publisher IDW, added that the cover had been commissioned by Cartoon Network and not his company. I think they were thinking of it more along the lines of female empowerment and the kind of thing you guys were talking about, but certainly we were sensitive to the issue. We love making comics for kids and always want them to be appropriate.
Look at Dennis. Just getting books recalled on people.
He got this book canceled. He got it canceled.
You got to cancel before things were getting canceled. Love it.
This is a full 10 years ago, dude. Wow. Damn. So I gotta think, man, if this thing went for auction, holy crap.
You sure Dennis didn't sell that? No, I'm joking.
I know, right?
I was going to say Dennis, he got it canceled, but he still had, his,
he had like a stack of them, and then it was just like, I'm outraged. He got it canceled, and then he got a stack. He's just waiting for his moment.
That's funny shit. Because we all know that, Dennis wouldn't do that. Like, it'd be funny as shit though if he did.
You're gonna run the corner of the market.
Yeah, man. I wonder how many of these things got out.
Ugh.
Can't be a lot. It can't be.
Yeah, man. I'm surprised whoever had the. Okay, so they know enough that it's recalled, never distributed, because they put it in the title, but they only put like $100 on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird, man. Maybe I don't know.
They know what it is, but they still undersold it.
Well, did they really undersell it, or did they think, what can they get? So it's like one of those like egg before the chicken kind of thing. Like, you just kind of put a number out there and you're just satisfied. I mean, if you found this in a dollar bin and you just made $100 on it, I mean, are you happy with that? Sure. I mean,
yeah.
Or do you put some stupid number on it, like $1,000?
Gone for $500, man. I don't know.
Or something like I don't know, dude. Like, I put stupid numbers on books and shit like that Dick Tracy.
Yeah,
I do some stupid number on it. I'm like, it's never gonna sell, and turns around and sells, or just sits there. Yeah, $1,000. Like, I mean, I don't know.
You know what? Put it up for $1,000 and
just go fishing, right?
Yeah, see the level of interest. That's it. Just see the level of interest. And if somebody just outright buys it, then hey, you got something. You know what I'm saying? Mama, yeah.
Weren't they doing a Powerpuff Girls like live action?
Oh yeah. But they canceled it though. For whatever reason.
Saw light of day.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe they just need help to flip it. I do that often. I get a comic for a cheap price. Yeah. I understand that. I know I do that. Like, I'll just I'll get like a book, like in the 25
books
cent
like that, you probably see them now and then. I mean, for books that literally never see the light of day, right? You're not doing that for things this rare.
Mm-hmm. Hell, do you remember Ruby 5?
Yeah.
From a few years ago. You know what I mean?
I've got one in the box right next to me. I found it in Europe of all places.
So, yeah, that's something. I think, what was that going for at the time?
That book was getting close to $100, wasn't it?
Yeah. So something like this that's like had time to mature and like marinade. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have went for a hell of a lot more. All right. What's next? Cry for Dawn, #1, second print variant.
Yeah, we talked about this one on Long Story Short. I don't know, a month ago, 2 months ago. I've lost track of time.
Yeah, man.
This is a great second print, man. Great second print.
Great cover. I've got a copy of this, so I'm very happy about this. All right. So take a look at the census. So we got 109 total, 10 9/8. All right. So a 9.8 sold for $12.50.
Wow.
Yeah, man, this thing's no joke.
Mm-hmm. I noticed. Do the staples rust on this or no? I can't recall.
I mean, a lot of these indie books from this era, the staples would rust. I can't speak to this one specifically, but I would not be surprised.
Mm-hmm. So a 9.8 selling for what, $12.50? That's impressive to me.
Really impressive, yeah.
But love this cover and happy to see it.
Okay, okay, so let's talk about this. I love this
Okay.
level. So there's a 9.8, $12.50, right?
Uh-huh.
Would you buy a 9.4 for $1,200, right? So $50 cheaper, but it's a double cover.
Ooh.
But here's it. The outside's only a 9 and the interior's a 9.4.
Ooh.
Let's play this game.
You know what? I like 9.8s, man.
Okay.
I like 9.8s.
I just don't know how many double covers of Cry for Dawn 1 second print there are, right?
Yeah.
This book's rare enough as it is. Like, those double covers are cool for like common books to make them more rare, but like this book in and of itself is not that common. So I think I'd go with the 9.8 as well.
Okay. Just throwing it out there for people. A 9.2 of this book's only $240.
That's a hell of a jump. Yeah. I know, because it seems like 9.2s are like, let's see, how many 9.2s are out there? 15 or 17 total, 9.0s, 16 total. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see, because I think the copy that I have is got like a few ticks on it. You know what I mean?
I see a lot of Cry for Dawn and like the other box. I never go through it, man.
18 plus.
Dead or like adult or whatever you want to call it, but it's like I just never go through it, or like I don't know what I'm looking for. Like I got this one in the memory bank, but it's like I don't like the other ones. Like if I went through a Cry for Dawn and I had to, like somebody said out of the 300 issues or whatever it had, it's like these 5. I could never tell you the 5 that were like valuable.
You'd know one of them. The second print from number 9, what, 5?
Number 5, yeah.
You act like I know this shit. Like
you know that book.
I mean, I see it now, and I'd be like, I guess that's. I mean, I would say like, yeah, it's provocative, obviously, but it's like, I would probably look it up on like eBay photo thing and be like, oh, I guess that's a big boy book.
Okay, number one, second print, number 1, third print, number 5, second print, and maybe number 9 sometimes. That's it. That's it. Like, those are the only ones that I know.
Yeah. See, yeah, I just would never. And for me, it's like, I'm not saying it's wrong, right, or indifferent. It's just they're all so wild. It's like I don't know, dude. Like,
I know exactly. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm totally in the same boat.
It's like moderns with me. If somebody had like all the moderns from like even just last year, it's just like pick out 5 books that are $100 or more right now on eBay. I'm losing that battle. I'm telling you right now, I'm losing that battle.
I think most people would, man. I think most people would. Jeff is in the house.
This book here, man. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I'm floored by this. It's a pleasant surprise, but I'm still floored. Okay, so West Coast Avengers number 7. So this is the first appearance of Jeff the Land Shark, Eduard Petrovich cover. All right. So far, 136 total on the census. With 79 9.8s. Right? Okay. So there were so many sales this week. It was tough to keep track. You know what I mean?
Okay, ready? I'm gonna be dumb on this one. Why were there so many sales?
Okay, because Marvel Rivals.
He kicks ass in Marvel. The game. Ass in Marvel Rivals. Yeah.
My cousin's been playing that. He says it's great.
I would point a couple of things on this. I mean, I told you the story before. I was in the comic store looking at books, and this girl comes bombing up from the back. She's like, she was there with her boyfriend. She was like, honey, it's Jeff. It's Jeff. Like, couldn't be happier. She found like it's Jeff #1. Like, she was like on another planet. But that book also had super low orders for a Marvel book. They had about 14,000, they say, roughly. Keep in mind what I think that's where that's like, I think Blue Marvel had like 16 or 17, and what that fucking book did when it went nuts. So like Jeff, I don't know, man.
There you go.
I could see the book still going higher. People just seem to love Jeff.
I hear in this game Thor is OP, overpowered.
I still gotta play this. I don't have Windows, so
so it's free to so it's free to play. It's it doesn't cost you anything. It's kind of like if people have played Overwatch. So you get, it's like I think it's 5v5, maybe 6v6, whatever. And you can't pick the same person. Once somebody picks, you gotta pick somebody else. And obviously it's like, let's go back in like World of Warcraft days. Healer, DPS, like an attack person, tank, defense guy, magic person, yada yada yada. So healer.
I'm surprised Gwenpool isn't in this.
It's coming. They're rolling out characters.
Yeah.
One at a time. But people were getting like I guess there were some people really upset about this game because the girls look too good. And they said that it's that's not right. But this game is like crushed it in terms of,
so
success.
Let me see, right? So I can download it for I want to see real quick. It's free. I just want to see how many people are playing right now, because there's always a big drop off after the first week, right? Everybody's like, either I hate this game or the greatest game never known to man, right? So right now, Marvel Rivals.
Look how cool Black Widow looks, man. Like, she looks badass.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So right now, if Steam tells me 11 remaining, let me turn this off. Does it tell me how many people are playing right now? It does not tell me how many people are playing right now.
What's up, Tony?
11. It's 11 people already downloading right now, and it's like been a week after or 2 weeks after. So
I think it hit 10 million unique players or something, like in like record time. Like, it's. I was watching somebody talk about it today, and at the time, I don't know what they were looking at, but there were like 350,000, 400,000 people playing on just whatever they were looking at.
So right, here we go. 400 right now in game, 400,000 people playing.
Woo!
It's not bad.
I mean, and again, it's 10:30 on a Sunday of all things. Kids got to go to school, yada yada yada. So
this is the type of thing that can help even probably more than a movie. When it comes
much
to
more
comics.
For sure, yeah.
Remember when Miles went fucking crazy? It was because that game came out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Fortnite, like a season ago, there was Dr. Doom Marvel, remember?
Well, think about how much Gwenpool books did when she came out in Fortnite. Her fucking books exploded. Went nuts.
So this is a lot of people's first introduction to Jeff.
Well, he's not a main. I will say he's not Groot. He's not Hawkeye. He hasn't been really in the movies, right? Hulk, Iron Fist, like it's just like he's one of those like hell, even Magic's in here and Luna Snow. Like, how many people who know what Luna Snow's first appearance?
But she's that's one of the characters that pissed a lot of people off. But
nice.
I mean, Magic's in there is the next one, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I love this. This looks, dude. I would love to see this in comics.
Yeah,
like the Rip Tights look. Oh, that shit is hot.
So go to the next one too. They have Old Man Magneto. Like, I mean, he was old anyways, but like,
yeah,
it's just cool, man. Like, it looks badass. I'm glad it's that this is doing so well. So this should help. It's weird what pulls people into this, right? I mean, like, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, and that's probably what like put me over the top on comics when I was a kid. It's not always the comics themselves that first grab you. Yeah, man.
Let's hit the next couple too, because Mantis, I don't care about this. So hit the Moon Knight. So Moon Knight might get a little bump, just like research. Maybe Moon Knight gets a season. What is it, 2 or 3 or whatever the hell it is? Next one. So Namor might actually become everybody's shitting on it anymore. So let's go to the next one. This is Penny, but everybody is
Penny
like
Parker. Yeah.
So
I noticed those Edge of Spider-Verse's number 5 jumping up. Yeah.
They even got Psylocke in this game, which is insane.
Yeah, her books are popping, but she's badass, man. Like, just let characters be badass. Like, fucking A, it's not that hard.
Hell, they got Squirrel Girl in this game.
She seems cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Squirrel. She thick. She a thick gal.
So it's just interesting. Maybe we will see like they got Punisher in here. I mean, they got your normal suspects and stuff, but it's like
yeah, but they're going to keep rolling out characters. They're going to keep rolling out new characters to keep it fresh, right? I mean, that's what that's the whole thing, right? Just keep rolling on new characters.
And honestly, if like you said, I would rather just see series come look like this now, where it's more anime-ish. I know it's a little cartoony-ish. Don't get me wrong, but maybe this is what they need, kind of, instead of the serious vibe of like Punisher has to be like a legit serial. It's like more.
Well, that Eastern style anime is. I mean, that's what the kids like, man. Like, lean into it a little bit, right? Don't fight it.
Yeah, and it's like for me, it's like I would love to see. It's almost like when South Park did anime, right? It was like a really good version of it, right? Like they leaned into it, right? So like let's lean like with the stuff they always do, right? With them doing different universes, just make an anime universe, and if it fucking pops, just keep it going. And if it's shit cans, it's like how many other universes they tried and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna lean into it, right?
I mean, dude, one of the best things Marvel ever did was that Spider-Man Legend of the Spider-Clan anime that manga that they did like back in the 90s, like that with Black Cat and Daredevil. Like, that fucking story was awesome. Scotty Young did the art on it like way back when.
I think I've got I swear I have a newsstand of Doom 2099.
Why is it 20? Is that the skin that's in the game, the 2099 Doom?
I believe so. Let's see. What did Tony say?
Is in the game. Okay. Cool, man. Yeah. I'm rooting for this game, man. I hope.
Hell yeah. Look at that. Oh, I forgot Venom was in this. Winter Soldier, Wolverine. This is like the only design I don't like.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like him. He's too thick, man. He looks like he's the Thing almost or something.
Yeah, man. Good stuff here. Love Black Widow, though. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that is a freaking good look for Black Widow, man.
Yeah, and it's like
she looks mean.
Yeah, and it's like, or if, I guess if the books sell well, just do a little like kind of what was that what's the animated movie anime series that came out with the Watcher? It just dropped Marvel Watcher.
Recently?
Yeah. Hold on.
Is it What If?
Yeah, What If. So do like a What If, but in like anime, you know what I'm saying? Like that version in anime, right? It'd be sick. Like, and have everyone have their own story kind of thing.
Is Galacta in this?
No, she is. She's in the game.
Galactus or
no? She's like, I think is she narrating it? I don't know if she's a playable character or if she's the one like. I think she may be like.
You guys gonna make me download this, aren't you? I can download this right now. Hold on a second.
Yo, I want you guys to take a look at this listing. Okay, so this sold for $200, right?
Mm.
And it even says VG in the title. Take a look at this. Look at this. You can see like spine ticks, creases. Look at that heavy crease right there. Okay, heavy. Look at that. You see that crease right there?
Holy shit! Yeah.
Outer page.
It's not even VG.
Yeah, take a look at the back. Look at the back.
Holy shit. Good luck.
Somebody wanted this book. Look at this. This thing is all creased up, man.
Tony, this book is not common. I mean, they're out there, but once they disappear, they won't, because this West Coast Avengers run was not heavily ordered. This book dropped to 14 real quick. Like this was like bare minimum Marvel orders for this book after like issue 3.
How many copies did you say?
14,000 plus or minus. That's what what Comic-Con was estimating on this one.
Yeah. Okay, so I came across. All right, so this was a type of book like throughout 2020 and 2021. Like whenever I saw it cheap, I would go ahead and buy it.
Yeah.
Now I was like, dude, I was turning my room upside down, trying to find like the copies that I had. I can only find 3. I know I have more.
Yeah, I've got like probably 3 of them. 2 I can think of where they are.
Yeah. And number 6 has the Avengers like fighting off sharks. And I'm not quite in, like, I was looking through the book in my haul video from the other day. And I just couldn't like really concentrate on the pages. So I don't know if he makes like a cameo or not.
No, he does. Topher was talking about it. I think he makes a cameo in that one, but it's just like a little shark floating on one of the pages.
Okay. All right. But yeah, this one was a very interesting sale.
Yeah, man, $200, man, nuts.
Man. Okay, so let's see if there are any other sales for this since me putting those sales in the slides. Okay, let's see what sold recently. Okay, so just going on December 15th, there were like 3 sales. So that one that we just looked at for $200, $100, and then $151.
I mean, that was with 19 bids for that one. They was kicked to shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
What is going on?
Let's see if number 6 is going for anything. Let's see.
I doubt it.
I mean, it's selling, but it's not like it's not crazy. Or even number 8, because I came across number 8. Oh shoot, number 8. Number 8. Let's see. Okay, so one sold for like $10. So it's okay, consistent $10 book. All right, so far. All right, cool. All right, what are we talking about next? We're still on the Jeff train. Okay, so Superior Spider-Man number 7 from 2019. So first Jeff the Land Shark cover. I'm putting that in question marks.
No, I think this is it. This is
like we were all racking our brains. You like we've been doing that for, like literally for like a couple of years, trying to figure out what the first Jeff the Land Shark cover actually was, right?
Yeah, yes, we've gone back and forth on it.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just want to go back to Tony. The difference is that when you have all of them, like which book do you get with all of the ratios and the variants and right? This is the Jeff book. Like it's no different than like Blue Marvel. I was just talking about that, I think, before you hopped on. It's this, like, I mean, these are less of these than that. I think Jeff has probably broader appeal than that character. So whatever. I'm not telling anybody to buy them at these prices, but
yeah.
I think Marvel knows they're sitting on something with this character, and I'm not selling mine right now. I'm just going to keep them. So we'll see.
Exactly. All right. So, and you know what? That was a point that I wanted to make. This reminds me so much of Adam Blue Marvel number 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think the appeal, is even broader, because I honestly, I never thought Adam Blue Marvel was that cool of a character. I know that book was nuts, but
yeah, he's not a cool character. Not at all.
But I think it was just the potential for the character and the fact that series was not heavily ordered that just sent those books to the moon. So
yeah,
we'll see. I mean, this thing may do nothing. This is the last we'll see of it, but I don't know. Jeff seems unique enough where Marvel's going to do something.
Look at this. Look at the census. One signature series 9.8. And speaking of which, take a look at this. Look at this. All right. So that signature series 9/8 sold for $90 just a couple days ago.
The only one.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I missed that. God. Somebody got a nice little deal.
Yeah, that's not a bad pickup.
Damn.
But that's not the best Jeff cover appearance. I think his best cover appearance is still that the copper tone Deadpool #1 that we talked about.
Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna do a deep. Hold on, like just a mini deep dive, just something quick, really quick. So we have It's Jeff #1, the Jaws homage.
It's crazy what these are going for, man. Jeez.
Yeah. And then It's Jeff #1, just like the regular cover is selling for $50. And then you have Deadpool 10, which we all kind of, I don't know if we all thought it was the first cover. I don't think so.
No, I just think a lot of it, for whatever reason, that got talked about.
What to me, I think it's one of his best covers.
Yeah. That book was, the book got canceled quietly. Mm-hmm. That was one of the best Deadpool runs, in my opinion, in a while. Kelly Thompson did really well on that
one. You have this with featuring Black Cat, which I've never seen before. Huh. Okay. I've never seen this.
Yeah, that was Momoko that just came out.
A venomized Jeff the Land Shark. Okay.
You know the ones that I think people are sleeping on though for the Jeff covers
were
so they would have the New York Comic-Con Jeff covers. There's the one with Captain Marvel. Like those don't seem that plentiful.
Ooh, oh wow, okay, yeah.
But they had them with all sorts of different characters. There's another one right there with Ant-Man. That was another one.
Yeah,
like $13 if you really want to play that game. Like I would have been grabbing those maybe.
I think for the longest time we thought maybe this was the first cover.
On his, it was just her backpack, right?
Yeah. We're talking a lot.
Yeah, Jeff is moving in the. Yeah, there's that Daredevil NYCC.
Yeah, I was wondering what this was. Okay.
Yeah. Every year,
So they found their baby Yoda.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it has that sort of appeal. We'll see. We'll see where the character goes, but
yeah.
What are the copper tones? Oh, those are cheap, man. $36.
Okay, so this is back in October though.
Oh, okay.
So I tell you what, let's try to find Deadpool Deadpool 1. Deadpool 1. So there are no other sales, no real recent sales for this, or that I can find.
That book has always been a little elusive, so.
Okay, so you got, but there are some that are available, for 89 or 80, 100. So they are available, but people want a lot for them.
All right.
Hell yeah. I'm happy to see this. But I'm surprised I missed that $90 9.8. Damn. I would have just paid the 109. Damn. All right, next up. Exiles #3 from 2018. You remember this blast from the past?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it was
when we go, I want to go after the Captain Carter book. Remember that variant book that was insane?
The yellow one. Yeah. It was the variant. It was the variant of this one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the one in 25 or 1 in 15, whatever it was.
No, not Exiles 3. It was the other one that was, remember, like a couple months ago or like 6 months ago, it was like Captain Carter. Was it Captain Carter's own book? Like her own?
Oh yeah, that was that book was really cool. That was the the animation variant from her own book.
Yes. I want to see if that's been selling too, right?
That was that book was really cool.
I have that. I found a copy of that variant, that Puzzle Quest variant from like last month.
Nice.
I found it for like $40. So let's see.
I'm downloading this stupid game too. It's gonna take me. I'm halfway. I got such a great connection. I'm like 20 gigs into 37 and a half. I got like 3 minutes left. So.
Oh yeah. So okay.
I want to play the new Indiana Jones game too. Sidebar.
Here's me right here. So
Nice.
that's the copy that I found.
Nice.
Yeah. That book was going for crazy money back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It was the one where I was talking about the one where Captain Carter becomes the British Captain America.
Oh,
That's the one I was talking about. It's interesting. It's still $80. People still want $80 for that book.
Okay, so according to Cosmic Book News, Avengers Doomsday, Haley Atwell back as Agent Carter.
I'm not mad at it. I thought she was really good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Haley Atwell and her big old luscious knockers will be back as Agent Carter in Avengers Doomsday, joining the recently announced Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr., who returns as Dr. Doom. Atwell, Agent Carter. It seems likely Evans will return as Steve Rogers, and not another character. Okay. All right. So with that, let's take a look at the census. Quite a few on the census.
Man, it's almost 600 of these. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
People really created these like crazy back in the day, huh?
All right. So there were multiple sales over the last day and a half for this book, because this news literally just popped like yesterday.
Yep.
So Exiles number 3. So let's look up Exiles number 3. Let's see what sold. My computer's acting slow. I got a lot going on here. Okay, so
$25, $25, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I expect this to continue. I expect this sale count to rise. Because this was a book that I remember, like, just kind of blowing out after the Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah.
But then, I was very happy to find that variant again, get that back. So
yeah, I still want that variant. I just don't want to pay asking price for it.
Exactly. All right, what's next? Evil Ernie. I had this book back in the day. All right, so this is the Stephen Hughes cover and the first appearance of Lady Death. All right. Wow. There's 1,099 copies graded.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just only 59.8, so that's the real kicker, man. It's tough. It's so tough.
Yeah. I could have swore the copy that I had definitely wasn't a 9.8. You know what I mean? And so, oh wow, look at this. So a CGC 9.8 sold for $2,013.
Yeah, man, that's
for $2,000. I guess for me, I'm not the biggest Evil Ernie fan, so I would probably move on to something else. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are older than me. You tell me. Was this like I was 6, so.
It's so funny. I didn't know about Evil Ernie until a buddy of mine, like 10 years ago, talked about it. So.
Yeah, but people are buying this for Lady Death more than Evil Ernie, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you buy this book.
But I think but to me, the Lady Death buy would be Evil Ernie number 2.
Because she's on the cover, right?
Yeah. But $2,000 is really respectable. I'm not quite sure what the height was at, like, from 2022 or 2021, but this is respectable to me. Very much so. All right, next up, All Crime Comics #1 from what year is that? 2012. So this is the Bruce Timm cover. This is another book that I have.
I love this cover.
Yeah. Love
this one?
Yeah.
I don't have this. Yeah, I don't have this actually.
And then this one,
I
which
definitely don't have that one.
Which is much bigger for whatever reason. And then they went back down to normal size for 3. Yeah, man. These are all fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know why they went so much bigger for issue number 2. It's like almost a full magazine.
All right. So take a look at the census here. So 51 total with 11.98.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay. All right. So multiple sales this week, including a CGC 9.8 selling for $5.50.
People just waking up to Bruce Timm, or what's the deal?
I don't know, because for the longest time it was #1. That was, or rather, it was that second one with the stewardess killing the pilot. Like that was the one to go after, right?
I think it's much more rare than I was talking to somebody who really knows these books, and I think the second one was always a lot tougher to find.
Yeah, but this one seems to be coming into its own finally. I know for a while,
book, and I've always loved this book, man.
Yeah, thank God too, because when I saw those sales, I went just like with the DC Universe variant. I just went digging. I'm like, oh, sweet. So hell yeah, I'm very happy to see this. I'm not mad, not mad at all. So All Crime Comics #1 from 2012. Damn, that's a long time ago.
Man, it's over a decade.
All right, next up, Marvel Mania magazine. I just wanted to touch on this like really quick. Marvel Mania magazine #2 from 1970. So this came out the same month as Conan #1. So I don't know if this like predates it or not. Not quite sure. But so the census, the highest being a 9.4, and the second highest being a 9.2, right? Okay. Wow. So a CGC 9.2 sold for $1,400.
Nice.
Like I didn't want, like, this is a book that I've been searching for the longest time, and just because I always think, oh, I'll find it in the magazine bins or whatever, but no such luck. Like literally, I don't think I've ever come close. But $1,400 for a 9.2, that is very respectable.
Yeah, man, that's a nice sale.
Yeah. All right, let's keep this pushing. Okay, Dark Horse presents #137. Just wanted to touch on it really quick. Dan Norton cover. So we have Predators versus Nazis, it seems.
Yeah, this one has always been sought after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love this. I mean, I like this cover too. It's dope.
You know what? I never noticed it until like just yesterday. It's dude, it's such a wide world out there, man.
Too many books to keep up with, man.
Yeah, exactly. 41 total on the census, only 16.98. That's interesting. Okay, so multiple sales. So 2 sales yesterday and $150 sale like earlier this month.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. That book's still fetching a lot. Wow.
Damn, I'm shocked. And
I've got one somewhere. I wouldn't even know which box to look in at this point, but I've got.
Yeah, I skip right past these Dark Horse Presents. So, all right, next up, Zombie Tramp #11 from 2015. This is the Mile High Comics exclusive Monte Moore cover. They
stick the beaver right there on the I'm talking about the Mile High logo. If anybody's, I don't know why they did that.
I think the beaver is fitting for this cover, but Yeah, I think they got a little bit more sophisticated with their exclusive, and they put the cover. I mean, they put the logo on the back anymore. I believe. But this is still a really good cover. Star Wars homage, of course.
Yeah, this thing goes for 200 plus.
Wow.
Let's see what this thing sells for. So 18 total on the census, 798, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a CGC 9.8 sold for $400 after a couple of bids.
I think that's kind of a deal because I swear to God, people ask $200 raw for this thing.
Damn. Okay. I wonder what the print run is on this.
Yeah, I don't know, but some of these Mile High books are really tough to get.
And I think this is an exceptional cover.
Yeah, you got to be careful going down the zombie rabbit hole because there's so many different covers and there's a lot of cool ones, but like it's a deep hole.
You ain't lying. Yo, I went to a store and there was like a box of zombie tramps, and like I'm just like looking through them, looking it up, seeing what it goes. Didn't go for anything, and the cover is just like spectacular. I gave up. I just gave up.
I mean, I think the time will come for those books one day because there's some super short printed stuff, but
yeah,
it may be a while.
Yeah, this is like the Cry for Dawn thing too. It's like Mile High. It's like either they're worth millions of dollars or they're worth like $3, and I don't know
exactly. Yep. All right, what's next? Okay, G.I. Joe number 12. This is the 1 in 10 James Biggie. James Biggie. You ever heard of James Biggie?
Mm-mm.
No.
But this is like Misfits homage.
I mean, that feels like I guess the only way you connect the dots is on the trade dress, but
yeah, exactly. That's it. And it's a black and white. That's it. All right. So a raw copy sold for $170.
Were there more than one version of this that looks almost the same? It's just like the trade dress was different. Because I know I passed this book up and I'm fucking pissed off.
I know. I don't know if I've ever come across this or not. It feels like I have come across it, but the cover.
Oh, I know exactly where I saw it, but god damn it.
Oh man. You remember how much?
It was just a cover price book. It was just like in the G.I. Joes, whatever. It was just sitting there for cover price.
Yeah. This is very kind of like nondescript to me.
Yeah.
But now what are you gonna say?
No, I'm just wondering if there's like two versions of this because I can't imagine. Yeah. Anyways, I went back to the store like a month ago looking for it, and it wasn't there.
Yeah. It just it's kind of whatever. But $170 is it's nothing to sneeze at. So I think it was worth talking about.
Yeah,
would be a great flip.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I believe this is the last one. Walking Dead number 16. This is the third print. Okay. All right. So 49 total on the census. 23 9/8, 18 signature series 9/8. Okay. This thing sold the other day for a 9/8 sold for $1,700 for a third print. Third freaking print. I personally don't understand it, but I didn't realize this thing was so rare.
Damn. Man, it's a big boy price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, $1,700. It's like at the end of the day, man. It's like it's still just Walking Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And
all right, I gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, we've been talking long enough. So
you don't want to see my pickups? I'm scared about my pickups. You want to do it later?
Well, are we doing the Tuesday show?
Yeah, we can. I think it would be like 9 o'clock or something, probably.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
I was just gonna show Lana short because I stole his.
Oh
Macari
yeah. Let's see what you got.
Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm playing this game. It's okay. It's not the greatest in my opinion, but this is me. Actually,
Are you actually playing Marvel Rivals?
I was a little bit. I played a Psylocke. It wasn't the greatest. I would not play a Psylocke. Psylocke's pretty tough to play. What was it? I didn't want to like sit here and like redo everything. The guy kind of takes up. Like,
I gotta get up in like 5 hours, man.
You got to get up in 5 hours. I do too. Well, when's your last day, Ben? You working through the holidays?
Oh man, I gotta go down to Florida on Thursday. My kid's playing in some soccer games down there, so.
Oh, look at this! It's like this. So okay. So let me do this. I got myself. So he shipped it pretty decently. Backwoods Comics on Instagram, I found out, is the guy on the Macari posting. So I know Mike talked about his Macari problem. Obviously, Macari's not the greatest. This guy, we thought, it's been up there for a while. Why hasn't anybody bought it? Yada 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 yada. Was he ever going to ship it? We all know how Macari kind of goes down. Go back and explain all this.
You got these things safe and sound.
Safe and sound, no problems. Kind of taped them a little. Not the greatest.
It kind of pisses me off when people go overboard with the packaging. Like there is a happy medium to be had.
Yeah, over packaging damages it.
Yeah.
And I mean, he put it like double boarded, so it's not terrible, but it's like I don't see all this sitting there. Okay. Let's see if I can get this out without messing it up too bad, which I probably can't. Okay. Let's move all this crap away. Okay. So I bought this book first. I've had this book in the past. I think I had a grade like this. Maybe it was like a 2.5 or 3. But look at this boy. Crimes by Women.
Nice.
A little 4.0 actually. Yeah. So.
What number is that?
So this is number 54. This is formerly called My Love Secret. But this is one of the few crimes by women that she's not doing a crime. She's getting thrown out of the car.
Yes.
So that was the one book that I was like, oh, cool, I'll have this back in my collection. No big deal. This other one is a little Baker action.
Yeah. Son of a bitch, man. That looks nice.
It is pretty decent. It looks attached. I haven't even opened it. It's been sitting on my kitchen table for like the last week and a half. I got an email. I got a text and say I actually got it. So let's open it up a little bit. Take it out of the package if I can get it. He put it in like Mylars, which it's nice. Don't get me wrong.
If you've never got a book packaged by Bruce, you're missing out. The dude is like meticulous on how he packages the best rubber bands. Like it's nice and easy. True artist when it comes to shipping books.
So it looks okay. It's really nice. It's do a little attach kind of. So it looks like it's all attached. I'm just gonna hold on one second. I'm just gonna kind of play with it for a second. That's what she said. So yeah, it looks really nice. The page quality is less than me desired, but still,
Yeah, it's not terrible, man.
No. And then on the back, kind of got a little kind of like a rat shoe up here, so we're kind of missing something there.
Yeah, but I mean,
still Baker.
I mean, you got a better than what he was asking on that thing, right? You
So I bought them both for like 400 or something.
Jesus,
so 200 a piece.
Yeah, I mean,
we're both Greeks. We're both Greeks. So
hell yeah,
yeah, dude. So I mean, I'll probably grade it along with a couple other books. But no, just cool Matt Baker cover. Thanks to shout out to Ben on this one because Ben showed me the listing at the end of the day and we were just talking about it. Ben's like, it's too risky to do, which is I understand it completely.
Well, man, you tracked the guy down, so man, whatever. You put in the legwork, so
hell yeah. All right, everybody. thank you guys for watching. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. And so we should have Tuesday flip side, right? Not necessarily, long story short, on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm traveling.
Is world traveling. But we circle back to next Sunday.
And then it's iffy because it's Christmas Eve on Tuesday for us.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what you got going on. I probably got with my folks on Tuesday, and then I go to my sister-in-law's house on Christmas morning or Christmas, whatever.
Shit, they'll probably have me working on Tuesday. So
really,
that Tuesday before Christmas, probably. Okay. So, all right, guys, let's get Ben to bed, and we will see you next week on an all-new Hot Book Alert Live. All right, good night, everybody.